Hello guys, this is Shreya and you are welcome in Shreya Knowledge Hub. Guys, today I'm going to tell you about how to optimize your images for your website or for your blog. Guys, I will tell you everything related to optimization of image for your website or for your blog. Like I will tell you about correct format of image, size and dimensions. I will tell you about how to write alt text for your image, how to write title of image, and how to make use of on page image captions. But guys, if you want to know completely about it, then please be with us till the end of this video, because guys, if you will skip the video, then you will not be able to know completely about it and you will have a big confusion. So guys, please be with us till the end of this video. And guys, if you haven't subscribed the channel yet, then please subscribe the channel now and press the bell icon to get the latest video updates of our channel. So guys, let's start now how to optimize images. But guys, firstly you have to know one thing, that your images plays a major role in bringing the traffic to your website. Yes, your images plays a major role to bring the traffic in your website. You can also bring the traffic to your website with the help of your images. So what you have to do for that? You have to optimize your images, or you have to make your images SEO friendly. So guys, how you can do so? Here I will tell you how can you optimize your images, or how you can make your images SEO friendly. So first thing guys, here I will tell you about correct format of images, size and dimensions. Right guys? Here I will tell you about correct format of images, size and dimensions. So as you can read here, file name of image should be as follows: resort membership in nainital.jpg. So guys, how you have to write the name of your file? You have to write the name of your file like this, as I have written. You have to write the name in lowercase, or you have to write every letter in lowercase when you are writing the name of your file, or you have to make use of small letters. And one more thing you have to remember is use of hyphen. When you are writing the name of your image, you have to use hyphen between the words of the name of your image, right? Like I have used the hyphen between resort then and membership, right? So you are not supposed to make use of space, you have to make use of hyphen. You can't make use of space or any other characters. You have to make use of hyphen while writing the image, a name of image, right guys? So here, as you have to write the name of your file, you have to write every letter in lowercase or in small letters, and you are not supposed to make use of spaces. You have to make use of hyphen in between words, right guys? And second thing which you have to remember is that the file size of image should not be more than 100 kbs. Your file size should not be more than 100 kbs, because guys, if your file size will be more than 100 kb, then it will have too much load on your website. It means when you will open your website or your blog, there will be so much load on your website and it will take too much time in getting opened. So guys, what will happen with that? Your user will skip your website because he doesn't want to wait. He will not wait to load, he will skip on another site. So guys, it is very harmful for your site. So you have to keep in mind that your image or your file size should not be more than 100 kbs, right? And third thing guys, what you have to keep in your mind is JPGs are more SEO friendly than PNGs. It means you have to save your file in JPG format, not in PNG format, right guys? Because your website or your SEO, when you are going to do SEO of your website, JPG is more SEO friendly than PNG images, right? So you have to save your images in JPG format. And one more thing guys, here you have to remember is you have to use compression tools to compress your images, because guys, if the file size of your image will be too large, then it will take too much time, as I told you before, and when it will take too much time to load, your user will skip your site. So you have to compress your tools. You have to make use of compression tools to compress your images, right guys? So guys, next we come on how to write SEO friendly image alt text. How you will write SEO friendly image alt text. So guys, firstly you have to know one thing, what is alt text? You have to know what is alt text. So guys, alt text is that text which represents your image to Google, because guys, Google doesn't understand what is your image all about. It doesn't understand the meaning of your image. It doesn't understand from looking at your image that what it represents, right guys? So to make it understand for Google, you have to write the alt text for your image, right? So guys, your alt text should be that it represents your image as well as your blog, because it should provide the meaning to both of your image and for your blog, right guys? And another thing you can understand is that sometimes you might have seen that when you open your website or your blog, sometimes your image is not shown there. Your image is not shown there because it may take time to get loading, so it is not shown there. So how you will understand that what your image is all about? So when your image will not be shown there, then your alt text will be shown there, right guys? Your alt text will be shown there instead of your image. So there is also another use of your alt text, right guys? And guys, second thing what you have to remember is how can you write the name of your alt text, or how you have to write your alt text, right? So guys, here you can see it is the image source, like we have saved the name of our file. It is image source digitalmarketing.jpg. Now how you have to write the alt text for this image? Here you can write like digital marketing, right? Here you can write like digital marketing. But guys, here you have to remember one thing, that it does not specify that what digital marketing. It is digital marketing course, it is digital marketing institute, or any other thing, or it is digital marketing strategy. It does not specify that. So a better alternative would be here, that when your image source is digital marketing course in Delhi, we have saved our file name as like this, as I told you before, and after that you are writing the alt text like this, digital marketing course in Delhi. So it provides a better meaning to your image, as well as it represents your blog or your website. It provides a meaning to your image and your website or blog also, right guys? So you have to give that alt text which provides a meaning to your blog and to your image both, because it should be understood for Google that what is the meaning of your image, what your image actually represents, right guys? Because it will help Google in indexing your image. So you have to keep this thing in mind, and you have to be very careful about that, right guys? So guys, here another thing which you have to remember is your image can also act as the anchor text, right? Your image can also act as the anchor text. So guys, what is anchor text? Anchor text is the clickable text in the blog or in the website. So guys, you might have seen sometimes that when you open a website or your blog, there is a clickable text in your website or blog. So guys, that clickable text which redirects you on another page is called anchor text. So when your image is also clickable and when your image also redirects you on different page, so the alt text of your image can also act as anchor text because it is redirecting you on a different page, right guys? So your image can also act as the anchor text for your website or blog, or you can also build internal linking with that, right guys? So guys, I hope that you have understood these things, right? And guys, next we come on some desired formats of alt text images. I will tell you here about some desired formats of alt text images, some correct formats and some wrong formats of which you make use, right guys? So here is the image source, like resort membership. We have saved the name of our file, and after that you have written this alt text. As I told you before guys, that when you are writing the alt text like this, it is not specifying the real meaning. It does not show you where you provide your resort membership, right? It does not specify where you are providing your resort membership, so it is not a better alt text, right guys? Here another format which you can focus is resort membership in Nainital, right? Here is the file name, and after that you are writing your alt text like this: resort membership in Nainital, right? So guys, it is providing a better meaning to your alt text or to your image or to your blog or website. You are providing here the complete meaning. Here it is specified that we are providing our resort membership in Nainital. It means our resort is also there in Nainital, so we are providing the membership of that there, right? So it is a very correct format, right? It provides a better meaning to your image as well as your blog or website, right guys? Now third format which most of the people make use of is best resort membership. It is the image source, and after that people write the alt text like best resort in Nainital, resort membership in Nainital, resort membership in affordable prices. They think that if we will give the alt text like this, our all keywords will be included in our alt text and it will be better for us because all these keywords will be searchable when we will give this alt text to Google, right? So guys, it is not so at all. It is not a correct format at all, because you are making only keyword stuffing here. You are not providing the meaning to your blog or to your image. So you have to write a meaningful alt text for your image and for your blog, right guys? So your alt text should be like, only it should provide the meaning to your image and to your blog also. It should also represent your blog or website. Only that thing. You are not required to make it too large and too small. You have to write it accurately, right guys? Now guys, one more mistake which most of the people make is they write like image of or photo of before their image name, before their alt text. They save the image name, or they write the alt text like image of resorts in Nainital, photos of resorts in Nainital. So guys, remember one thing: you are not required to tell Google it is image or it is photo. It already understands that it is a photo or it is a image, so you are providing the alt text, right guys? So you are not required to tell Google that it is an image or it is a photo. So guys, I hope that you have understood the correct format of your image, size and dimensions, and alt text of your image, that how to write the alt text of your image. Guys, in our next video I will tell you about how to write the title of your image, how to write the caption of your image. Because guys, if I will tell you everything in this video, the video will be too much large and you will be feeling very boring. So guys, I will tell you that about title and caption, and I will also tell you everything by working on live site. So guys, please watch our next video also. Thank you so much guys.